Hey, what is going on, SMT Nation? It's your boy, the SMT, here to give you guys an update on the T-Mobile network as it continues to work through integrations with T-Mobile and Sprint. The legacy technologies and spectrum assets that are on the Sprint side of the network are actively being recommed, retuned, and modified for the sake of putting it all onto the T-Mobile side and allowing all customers to use it on their most relevant and modernized technologies. So what's ongoing at this moment in time is we're seeing GSM retuning. We're seeing it across many different markets across the country. Things that we can identify as improvements. They're actively working to improve the capacity, not just like N41 and N71, these newer 5G connections, but they're also going to be working to improve legacy technology. And it's not really legacy technology, it's current technology. It's the LTE side. So what T-Mobile and Sprint have collectively are potentially some very wide channels of LTE. So it's not just 5G getting upgrades, but we're seeing the movement of stuff that's on the older GSM and CDMA side moving over to LTE. And what that's going to do is people with phones that don't have 5G, they'll get modifications that are going to add capacity. So whether it's 5 megahertz here or 10 megahertz there, it's going to be a difference maker. And as more and more people adopt 5G phones, also that's going to free up more space on the LTE side. So the capacity will improve in more than one way, not just 5G, but also LTE. So look out for improved speeds on the LTE side for T-Mobile customers. But we're also going to be seeing improvements on the 5G side. Another thing to be excited about is I've been testing the N41 connections for several weeks. This dates back actually about 6 months or so. And what I'm starting to notice is tower site range is starting to improve. And the speeds, because of that, are more useful and usable for longer distances. And I think what this has to do with, I think the signal is improving to the point where it's actually making a difference. It's noticeable. So initially when I first started testing on 41, we were seeing, half-mile effective range. Now I'm getting 3/4 mile. It's starting to look at maybe a mile possibly on certain sites if they're tall enough. So this is all good. I think what's happening is they're starting to turn up the power on the tower sites, on the antenna hardware, which is great. I think it's going to help more and more people. So I'm excited to report my findings. I'm excited to report what's going on the LTE side as well as on the 5G side. But I turn to you all, I turn to the nation that are T-Mobile customers. Are you noticing these same improvements that I am here in the CLE? Are you seeing the LTE improvements? Are you seeing the 5G improvements? I've noticed them. Go ahead and sound off in the comment section below. The voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Thank you for taking this opportunity to watch the SMT YouTube channel. If you appreciated this video, give it a like and a share to all your favorite social media platforms. Thank you in advance for that. Also, check out some of the links in the description box. We have the SMT Patreon page. We also have the Twitter handle @SneedTech. And do check out the audio-only podcast available on all the major podcast platforms. And if you are new, have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and activate the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.